Grab your foam roller and your heaviest loop band, bringing the heaviest loop band around your outer thighs. Come by a wall, bar, or counter, or hold onto your chair as if it were a bar. You're going to place the foam roller under the top of your inside leg, standing profile to that wall, bar, or chair. From here, we are going to inhale, prepare, exhale, move into that lunge. The roller will slide back. Exhale. And we inhale to stand up, pulling the pelvis down towards the floor. Exhale, inner thighs pull us back. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, inner thighs pull us back. Inhale, stand up. Keep that going. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Bring the outside hand to your hip, making sure that it's nice and square and not hiking up. Again, inhale, exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Slow, you can take the tempo even slower than I'm cueing if it feels too fast and your hips are going wayward. This is about pelvic stability, quadriceps strength on that front thigh, and awareness of your abs initiating the movement. We've got the stability device under the top of the back foot just to make you recruit your lower pelvic floor muscles for posture purposes and injury prevention. Go ahead and switch sides, coming to your second side. When you're ready, begin by inhaling to pull the pelvis down towards the floor and exhaling for the inner thighs to pull you back into that lunge. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Keep that going. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep the abs in. Focus up. Eye level or a bit higher. Collarbone wide. Chin lifted. Don't drop the chin towards the chest. Roll the shoulders onto the back. Hear your inhales and hear your exhales. 2 more here. After you complete your second one, let's go ahead and repeat the first side one more time. Setting up, outside hand to the hip, working on even hips, nice and stable and steady pelvis. I usually have to point my toes here. You can relax your foot, point your toes. You probably won't be able to dorsiflex the foot or you will lose that roller. Exhale as you go down. Inner thighs pulling you back into the lunge. Inhale as the pelvis pulls down to lift you up. The pelvic floor muscles pull in opposition up as the pelvis pulls down. This will ground you. Feel the heels as much as the heel as much as the metatarsals, your toes of that front foot. Even the weight out. 2 more. And on your next one, let's switch to the second side for our second set. Hearing your breath. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. And inhale up. Collarbone wide, roll those shoulders back. Keep your focus up a little higher than eye level. Keep the belly pulled in towards the spine. Each exhale, when you pull the inner thighs back, your pelvic floor muscles lift up against that. In opposition, those are the muscles that stop your stream of pee. They're firing to help stabilize your pelvis. At the same time, you're feeling as if I have a hold of your pelvis and I'm pulling it down. Every time you inhale, the pelvis is pulling down towards the feet, grounding you, lengthening that side body, stretching out those obliques. 2 more here. Once you've completed your second one, take this heaviest loop band off of your legs, grabbing your lightest loop band, bringing it around your forearms. From here, we're going to grab the foam roller and put it against the wall, placing our forearms on it chest height, stepping back into a plank with the legs together. Hold that plank, inhale. Forearms pull out on that band and you lift the arms up a few inches. Exhale, the serratus anterior, your shoulder blade anchor pulls them back down. Inhale, you lift them up. Exhale, you pull them down. Keep that going. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. We're strengthening your shoulder blade anchor. Stay firm in that plank. Tip your tailbone back a little for some lumbar extension without compromising your abdominals and low back. Keep the abs in and the pelvic floor muscles lifting in and up. Pelvis is pulling towards the feet. Heels can be popped up. It's not about the calves stretching right now, although they will. Pelvic floor lifts up in opposition to the pelvis that's pulling down. Inner thighs pull back to whatever's behind you. Hold for 2 more breaths, inhaling to lift the arms a few inches, exhaling to pull them back down from your upper back, your shoulder blade anchor. 1 more inhale up and exhale down. Taking this loop band, setting it to the side. You'll want to do our next step to balance with active movement and flexibility for the hamstrings by a wall, bar, or counter, or a chair. Your outside arm will be out in a T. Your inside hand can graze the wall, bar, or counter for balance purposes. Take your legs and subtly externally rotate them. If you have sway back or you have kyphotic, lordotic, or lordosis, you're going to point your toes. It looks like this, plantar flexion. If you have flat back posture, please dorsiflex your feet. We're going to step forward with our inside leg, sweeping our outside leg. 2, 3, 4, pause, inhale. Again, sweep. 2, 3, 4, pause, inhale. 1 more time. Exhale and sweep. 2, 3, 4. Bring that leg in. Stepping back onto the inside leg. Repeat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sweep. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sweep. 2. Keep your pelvis neutral. Abs pulled in. Pelvis pulling towards the floor. Inhale and exhale, sweep. 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and turn around. We'll step our inside leg forward. Repeating. Inhale and exhale, sweep. Pointing the toes unless you have flat back, and then you are flexing your feet. Make sure that the abs are in. The pelvis is in a neutral position somewhere between rounding and arching. And now the feet are together. We're going to now step backwards onto that inside foot and begin our sweeps. Inhale, prepare, exhale, sweep. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sweep. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Inhale and exhale, sweep. 2, 3, 4. Coming over to the wall for a pec minor stretch, bringing our dominant arm into a W and twisting away from the wall. Plug the shoulders down, bend the knees softly, neutralize your pelvis. Keep your focus up a little higher than eye level. Inhale and exhale, twisting the torso away from the arm a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist, and 2 more. Inhale, exhale, twist, and last one. Inhale and exhale, twist. Switching sides, setting up on the second side, preparing with an inhale, twisting on the exhale, moving deeper into this pec minor opener with each exhale. Collarbone wide, sternum reaching inward towards the shoulder blades, closing the front ribs, allowing you to access your abs and lift up on your pelvic floor, plugging the shoulders down the spine and the shoulder blades retracting, pulling together. So from here, inhale and exhale. And 1 more breath, inhale, twisting deeper. Exhale. All right, 2 variations of our final stretch. If you have sway back or kyphotic lordotic, come to a seated position. If you have kyphotic lordotic or lordosis, come to a seated position. If you have sway back or flat back, stay standing. The standing version, you'll face the chair, bringing your leg onto the chair, sitting back, holding the top of the chair or a wall. You can do this by a wall as well. Sway back, plantar flex your feet, pointing, flat back, dorsiflex. Kyphotic, lordotic, and lordosis, sit in the chair and point your toes and fold over the foot, smelling the foot, twisting in the direction of the foot that's lifted. The reason sway back and flat back you are not in the seated position is because that's going to put pressure, unnecessary pressure on your back. And since you live in pelvic flexion, we don't want to exacerbate that by doing more flexion. We want to find a way to neutralize the pelvis and even create some extension in the lumbar. Holding this stretch, breathing into the side you're on. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths here. Inhale And exhale, last one. Inhale, going deeper into the posture, bracing the abs to do so. Exhale, making your way out and switching sides. Final stretch in our final series of our standing series, lunging, sagittal plane work, balance work, as well as flexibility. Setting up, beginning when you're ready. Remember, sway back and flat back, tip your tailbone back, creating some lumbar extension, that arch. Lordosis and Kyphotic, Lordotic, feel free to tuck your pelvis under. Everybody brace your abs, lift up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Feel your pelvis being pulled down towards the floor, towards your feet. Feel your inner thighs pulling back to whatever's behind you, getting your legs right underneath you. Lift your pelvic floor muscles up. Hear your exhales and your inhales. Inhaling either through the nose or mouth, exhaling through your mouth. Collarbone wide, chin lifted. Even if you're folding forward, don't drop the chin onto the chest. We don't want to reinforce that poor neck position. Keep your chin lifted. Engage those underactive neck flexors. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale, making your way to a comfortable seat. Great job.